So all four original Batman films are now out in 4K Ultra HD. I picked up all of them, and as a matter of fact, I already reviewed Batman and Robin as a separate movie review. You can check that out right over here, and if you like that video, and if you like this one, make sure you subscribe down here. And today I will be getting into the 4K Ultra HD copy. So let's get right into that video quality. So this was originally shot on 35mm, and it was given a brand new 4K scan and a brand new 4K digital intermediate. And let me tell you that this is such a remarkable improvement over the Blu-ray. It is insane. I won't say that it makes this movie's color palette and overall just look any more appealing, but it definitely improves on certain elements. There is crisp, sharp edges throughout this transfer, and it just blows that old Blu-ray straight out of the water. And when you get into the detail here, there is so much really small detail that goes into the Batcave and the Batmobile, a lot of the surroundings. What it actually does do, though, is just call out the fact that it was filmed not on a location, but on a actual film set. It does have that kind of look, but I feel like people who like this movie like it for that, you know, Batman 66 vibe, and hey, that is that definitely lends to it. And when you're getting into the HDR here, it is a showstopper, and that is because of the fact that there are just so many different colors to this movie. You know, all of the garish pinks and the neon and just the over-the-top color palette pops. And then on the top of that, you get a upgrade in black levels also. You can see a lot into the shadow detail. There is softness from time to time. A lot of it has to do with the CGI city that they insist on doing with these Joel Schumacher films. But regardless of that, this is an excellent transfer for a movie that really it doesn't deserve it. But I will say that this gets a 9 out of 10. And getting into the audio quality here, whether you watch this on the new Blu-ray that is on this release or the 4K version, you will get the same Dolby Atmos mix. And let me tell you, this is another showstopper for these Batman releases. It is really just, you know, straight out of the gate, straight when you get into the opening credits, as they fly past your screen, they go over your head, and it gets some deep bass and some height speaker work, and it does not stop. This is a crazy in-your-face, bombastic movie that has that same liveliness to its audio presentation, and I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. If you like this movie, you will like this audio track. And as far as the digital copy here goes, this is a Movies Anywhere digital copy, which means that you can view this on iTunes or on Vudu or a lot of other streaming services. But what I will say, that I have heard that on Vudu, this is not available in 4K. So if you are interested in that, I would check it out on iTunes. And as far as the special features here goes, there is a lot of the same that was on the previous releases, which means that you get the audio commentary on the 4K disc with Joel Schumacher. I actually feel like it's a pretty good one. He goes into what this production was like, and he actually takes responsibility for this movie. If you hate this movie, he takes full responsibility for that. if you like it, he also takes responsibility for it. And all the featurettes and special features are on the Blu-ray copy that comes with this, and that is a look at Batman throughout the years as far as the cinematic versions go, and then you get into the heroes of this movie and the villains of this movie. You know, there are always a featurette in these Batman movies that go into that, and along with that also, you also get a featurette that goes into the art direction here, and the death of Alfred. And along with that, you also get the Smashing Pumpkins music video that goes along with this movie, which is the end is the end is the beginning. There is a decent amount here. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And I did feel like this is particularly interesting just to hear Joel Schumacher talk about this movie. And getting into my last looks here, you know, with Batman Forever, there was a time that I really did like that movie, and I watched it constantly. There was not a single time that I liked Batman and Robin. It destroyed my fandom for Batman and for comic books as far as Batman on the screen goes for a very long time. It took Christopher Nolan to get me back into Batman on the screen. This movie is just a bombastic, garish mess that I will not go into, but it is really, really something truly awful. And if you didn't watch my video review for Batman and Robin, the movie itself, I gave it a 1 out of 10. And when you add up all my scores for Batman and Robin in 4K Ultra HD, you come out to a 26 out of 40. That is largely because of the fact that I don't like this movie, and it has a lot to do with the movie itself. Because if you do like this movie, you will like this disc, and in the matter of fact, I feel like if you're going to watch this movie, this is the only way to watch it. You will get a video presentation and an audio presentation that is very enjoyable. And coming up next, if you can look right up here, I have to get into Captain Marvel. That is right. The DC Batman onslaught has finally came to a close. For now, anyway, until Shazam comes up. So, if you are excited about everything that I have coming up for you guys, comment down below. Let me know about some things that you would like me to check out. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. You guys are awesome. I don't even say it because you know it. And I will see all of you next time.